Bit of a mish today, got the gears packed up, dive gears all packed up, and just gonna go out, get a quick humble kai. The weather's been reasonably calm lately, so I'm hoping that the visit's gonna be good because the water's been quite settled in the spot that I'm gonna be going to. I live for these missions, eh? Nothing beats a good shore dive. Yeah, I've been having a few problems with an injury I had got about 10 years ago. Broke my neck, and I ended up getting 2 of my vertebrae fused together, so I've got a metal plate in my neck now, but it's starting to give me a few issues, so I've just been on some pretty heavy anti-inflammatories, and yeah, people are telling me to take it easy, but I'm not really one to do that. I've got to get out there, I've got to keep moving, make shit happen, you know. Woo! I'm always half taxed by the time I get to the moana on these shore dives, but gotta put in that mahi. The viz ain't looking too bad. Made it. It's Pāua straight out there, Te Ara Kiwa. Just before I get the gears on, I wanted to have a quick little kōrero about a comment that was left on the last video that I made. And it's this comment right here on the screen: even a 5-year-old can catch a kina. Which honestly I think is pretty crack up, but let me know in the comments what you guys think anyway. Is my content kaka? I won't take it too personally if you think so. You know, I'm not out here trying to be some superstar or something. I'm just filming my adventures and my everyday life. So some people can take some things out of it, and that's sweet as. But if yeah, you got to jump on the hate train, well, fuck, there's not much I can do about that. You know what they say, people who are doing better than you will never try and bring you down. First of all, I think if you're going to be writing comments like that, then you better make sure that what you're doing is pretty mean yourself. So I went onto the bro's channel anyway, and he's got 0 subscribers, he's got no videos, so this guy ain't even putting himself out there, but yet he's talking shit about other people. It might seem like I really care, just because of the fact that I'm bringing this up, but I really don't give a fuck, eh? I just personally find it hilarious. There's only one you, and you've got to live for the rest of your life inside your own head. So you can't control what goes on in other people's heads, you can only control what goes on inside your head. Once you master that, you unlock the key to peace.
I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jungle, do more than just...
Ai o te rangi, ai o te whenua, ai o te moana, ai o te taia. Haumi e, hui e, taiki.
The Pāua is unreal in this spot, and because this water's so shallow, I don't have to take any right now. If I don't have any success with kai out deeper, I can just come back in and grab a few quick Pāua. Moving on past the 5 meter depth mark, you can sort of see here that the underwater vegetation or the seaweed is a lot more abundant. So it's a little bit further and deeper offshore, but still shallow enough for the vegetation to gather sunlight. I spent quite a bit of time in this depth zone looking for crays, but they must have been out in deeper water because there was none around here. Pushing out a little bit deeper, it's really interesting to look at the underwater terrain and the difference between 10 and 5 meters. Not all areas are the same, but I'd say it's quite common for the vegetation to be less the deeper you go, and I'm guessing that has something to do with photosynthesis and the light source. Another big reason why there's less vegetation is because these kina here, they're mass breeders, so they multiply really quickly, and their main source of nutrition is the kelp beds. I'll always grab a few kina, even if they're skinny. It's a win-win for myself and the reef.
Small kina, little kina. Might as well just grab one.
Pushing out past the 15 meter mark puts a lot more pressure on your body, mentally and physically. Once I hit that 10 meter mark, I like to slow right down and relax, and let the neutral buoyancy guide me to the bottom. The crays weren't in the shallows, so I figure they must be all the way out here in the deeper water. Hitting the bottom, I definitely knew there were crays in the area. I could hear them clicking and the sound was quite intense. I knew they were close by, but I just couldn't find any cracks or caves that they might be hiding in. I took it as a sign that today wasn't the day for crays, so I headed back into the shallows to grab a couple of Pāua from that nice big Pāua bed.
Two kina, two Pāua, that's all we need.
Went on a bit of a cray hunt, up and down, searching through the caves, but nah, nothing. Cray would have went nice on the fire, but guess I have to settle for some Pāua, eh? There we have the treats anyway. A couple of Pāua, a couple of kina. We'll go gather some firewood and make us a wee fire, eh? Plenty of driftwood along here. We'll gather up a whole bunch of smaller stuff. Just set her up down here. Just get all this food and all this gear up close to the fire site. We'll just get this fire cranking and then we'll head down to the rocks, somewhere down here or over there, and we'll get some of this bull kelp. If you haven't seen Pāua cooked in bull kelp before, it'll be pretty interesting for you. Basically, it's just a sack that you make out of a big piece of seaweed, and it protects the food from all the ashes of the fire and just from it getting singed and all crusty. while that's gathering a bit of momentum, I'll head down and grab some bull kelp. Check out that blade whānau. It's mint, alright. Little bit of a shout out to Indigenous blades for always supporting me on my missions. Yeah, these blades are the tahi. Look at that beautiful, nice Pāua shell. Just hoping that tide's out far enough so that I can actually get some bull kelp, because it's quite low in the water line. There's a bit there, but that's not really fresh. Here we go. Plenty of it. And we need to look for a nice big thick piece. That should do. That's what we need right there. We will grab it from about here to here, and we'll grab this big piece too, about here to here. Kia ora tangaroa. Thank you. Take those back to the fire and make us some sacks for our Pāua. And those embers are building up. Sweet. Score down there, and then use the old hands to weave it out. We're going to chuck the Pāua in here whole, just like this. There we go, there's one. Chuck that on top now. Seal it off. That one on top too. The rock on there now. We'll let the embers do their thing and seal it off inside. Just while those Pāua cook away, I'm gonna crack into this kina. Just as I suspected. Pretty much a ghost kina whānau. The spot is not known for having big kina. And they're getting small around this time of year anyway, but kai is kai. Little, but still all good and free too. We busted that second one open. That's mud in there too. Fire wasn't really doing its job, so I decided to crank it back up, get a bit more heat on there, get a bit more wood on there. Yeah, hopefully they start cooking a bit better. Those on there now. There, rock go. Where'd our rock go? Seal those off. Beauty of a night. Look at that. I think it might be ready soon. Wherever we look, eh? Now this right here is an example of how the poha or the sack protects the kai. See, there's the kai in there, there's the Pāua, and it's encrusted on the outside, but it's got this nice soft layer on the inside. Look at it. Have a look at this, eh? Feels nice and soft. Leave the hua in there for now. That teeth just comes out nice and easy, but look at that. That'd set you back a whole lot in some places. Bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. That's even better than I thought. That's even better than I thought. Holy. That is soft, man. Really soft. You always hear a lot of people saying you got to bash your Pāua, you know, you got to tenderize it, do all these techniques to make it soft. A lot of them do work, but every time I've cooked in the poha, it has come out soft. Just look at that. You can just bite through it, just whack some of this hua too. Not everyone's cup of tea, this part, but you can grow to like it if you just keep on eating it, guys. It's not as disgusting as it looks. I'm telling you now. One of those acquired tastes though, just like kinda wee tip, if you're gonna try it for the first time, try a white one first. The green ones are not as good, in my opinion anyway. Well, there's a second one out anyway. I'll eat that and then pack up these gears and we'll get on the road. Oh well, that's all she wrote, whānau. Shit dive, but a good feed and a mean sunset to top it off. If you enjoyed the video, leave us a comment and a like. And if you didn't enjoy the video, leave us a comment anyway. Thanks for sticking around to the end. We'll see you on the next one. Kia ora, tangaroa.